My dear children, yesterday we got the Victor's channel class. I think all of you have watched it, hadn't you? Okay. In that class, the teacher told you a story. Which is that story? Do you remember? Okay, it's the story of a young lady, Ella, isn't it? Okay. Now we are going to enter the story once again. Before we enter to that story, now I want to take your attention to a newspaper report. Take your textbook. Take page number 40. There is a piece of newspaper report. Then a 10-year-old girl dies of torture by stepmother. Okay, all of you read it. Have you read the newspaper report? What that's the report about? What is the reason for the death? Can you tell? Okay, now it's a torture by a stepmother. When she got hospitalized, the doctors noticed that a lot of physical injuries are there on her body. That was the punishment of a stepmother. She had to do a lot of works in the kitchen, and the stepmother punished her a lot. Okay. Now I want to know I want to know something about you. Who does all the works in your home? I know your answer would be mother. Am I correct? Yes. Okay. Now, which kind of a work do you do in your home? Do you help your mother? Which kind of work do you do? Do you wash your plates? Wash your clothes? Who sweep the floor? I know. May girls sweep the floor. What about the boys? And do your father do any works? Maybe, isn't it? Okay, right. Now listen, in this story, Ella, a young girl, has to work all the household works alone. Now stepmother and stepsisters are there. Stepmother was a cruel woman and unkind. Proud and unkind woman. The teacher told all the story, isn't it? Now the stepsisters, that proud lady has two daughters. And two daughters are also wicked. They are very beautiful, pretty, but they are very wicked. So Ella has to work all the household works alone. Ella's stepmother and stepsisters ordered always to do this work and that work, and she was very tired at night. She had to do heavy work from morning to evening till evening. Now she never get a proper place to sleep, and they didn't provide her proper food and clothing. Then they always scolded her. One day, the prince of that country decided to conduct a dance ball. Then they were very happy. Stepmother and stepsisters are very happy. They also got the invitation from that prince. They were getting ready to go for that ball. But they didn't plan to take her with them. They wanted to leave her in that house itself. But she was very sad. She wanted to go with them, but they didn't take her. Now she cried a lot and she was thinking about her own mother, if she was alive there. And she was thinking about her mother. At that time, what happened? Now that is in your textbook. Now all of you take your textbook and take the page number 41 and start your reading. All of you take page number 41. I will read. All of you listen very carefully. Cinderella, the Cinder Girl. Once upon a time, There was a rich man who lived happily with his wife and daughter. One day, his wife fell sick. When she felt that her end was drawing near, she called her only daughter near her and said, "Dear child, be good and pious, and God will always take care of you. I will look upon you from heaven and will be with you." And then she closed her eyes forever. The maiden went every day to her mother's grave and wept, and remained pious and good. When winter came, the snow covered the grave with a white covering. Then the sun came in the early spring and melted it away. Soon Cinderella's father married again. The new wife was a proud and unkind woman. The new wife brought her two daughters along with her. Though they were beautiful and fair in appearance, at heart they were wicked and ugly. And then began the evil times for the poor girl. "Is the stupid creature to sit in the same room with us?" asked they. "Those who eat food must earn it. She is nothing but a kitchen maid." They took away her pretty dresses and forced her to put on an old grey one. They also gave her wooden shoes to wear. The stepsisters laughed at her and sent her to the kitchen. Though she was made to do heavy work from morning to night, get up early in the morning, draw water, make the fire, cook and wash. In the evenings, she was quite tired after the day's hard work, as she had no bed to lie upon. She had to rest on the hearth among the cinders. She always looked dusty and dirty. As she slept in the cinders, so they named her Cinderella. The magic begins. One day, the young prince of the land invited all the young girls of the kingdom to a ball, planning to choose his princess from amongst them. Cinderella's sisters were delighted on hearing this invitation. They selected the best gowns, they dressed their hairs, but they were not taking Cinderella with them. "You can go when beggars hold a ball," they told her. "Comb our hair, brush our shoes, and make our buckles fast. We are going to the prince's ball." When she heard this, Cinderella could not help crying, for she too liked to go to the party. She begged her stepmother to take her along. "What? You, Cinderella? In all your dust and dirt? You want to go to the ball? You have no dress and no shoes. You want to dance." She turned her back to Cinderella and hurriedly set out with her two proud daughters. When Cinderella lost sight of them, she felt very sad. She started crying. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She thought of her own mother. "If my mother had been alive, she would have sent me to the ball." Suddenly she heard a voice. "You will certainly go to the ball. I am your fairy godmother." Cinderella turned around. She saw a fairy standing in front of her. "I am the queen of the fairies," she said. "I will send you to the ball." "Well," said her godmother, "be a good girl, and I will contrive that you shall go." Okay, have you finished your reading? Very good. Now take page number 42 once again. There are some new words. You should find out the meanings of the new words from the dictionary or from the glossary at the end of this lesson. First of all, you take your pen or pencil and underline the words. The first word, that is grave. Next, pious. Third, wicked. Next, stupid and creatures. and Cinters. Now the second page also there are some new words. In the next page, the next part of the story, the magic begins. In that part also there are three more words. Three more new words are there. Now you should once again take your pencil or pen and underline the word delighted. The next word, the beggars, and the last word, contrive. You should find out all these, the meanings of all these words from the glossary at the end of this lesson or from the dictionary. Okay, thank you. Have you read the story? What do you get from that reading? I think all of you got it very well, isn't it? First of all, you should write down some textual questions are there in the side of that chapter. Okay, now you should write all the answers of that question in that space there given in the textbook. And one more question, you should write in your notebook, that is, what type of a lady was her stepmother? What type of a lady was her stepmother? You should write in that notebook, in your notebook. And one more question is, let's say, what were Ella's thoughts or Cinderella's thoughts when her stepmother and stepsisters blocked her to go to the ball? I think she was very, very sad. Then what were her thoughts when stepmother and stepsisters blocked her to go to the ball? Isn't it? What was Ella's name? Cinderella. Okay. Now you should write all these two answers, questions answer in your notebook. Okay. Thank you.